No matter your walk of life, be it a scholar or a gamer, a business person or an artist, having a desk is almost like having a home inside of your home. A safe space, a safe haven where you can express yourself, consolidate your thoughts and ideas, have your alone time, relax, and have all of you wrapped up into one safe, intimate space. A space to express your best ideas, your best concepts, and a space to be your best you. Hey there everybody, welcome back to DAV Tech. It is awesome to see all of you guys here again. If you are new to the channel, my name is Dave and I do tech reviews here. And today the entire goal for me for this video is to get you guys set up at home over this Black Friday with a desk setup for your MacBook or your iPad Pro, all for less than the price of a Magic Keyboard, desk included. So in the bottom left corner of your screen, I'm going to have a counter for you guys, and to make this super clean and simple, the price of everything I discuss here will be rounded up in price, and that'll be for all the bare essentials to get you up and running, and that way you have your desk set up for productivity, for your workflow, for creativity, whatever it is that you're looking for. And then once we hit that $300 mark, I'm going to sort of start throwing in additional things if you want to sort of take your desk setup to the next level. And throughout the video, I'll have discount codes linked in the description down below for you guys, so that way you guys can save even more money if at all possible. So without further ado, let's get you guys set up. Now, of course, the most important part of the desk setup is the desk itself, and here for you guys today I have the Fezibo electric standing desk. Mine is in this really beautiful espresso wood grain color. They have a lot of different customization options on their website, which I'll talk a little bit about in a second. The one that I have personally is 55 inches wide by 24 inches deep in terms of like actual usable surface area. It comes with a bag or headphone holders, which I'll actually use with my One More Sonoflows. I just did a video on that. It'll be in the top right corner of your screen for you. For example, my number one memory setting is for about 45 inches tall. I'm 6 foot tall, and that's for me very comfortably being able to stand up, work on say my client notes, or work on say editing YouTube videos from that height. Sometimes you just don't feel like sitting down after you've been sitting down all day, and this has been absolutely amazing. And then my number two setting is for when I do want to sit down. My legs hurt, my feet hurt, maybe my back sore or something. I can adjust it down to that setting. Now I have the Aurora 3-stage, which goes all the way up to 50 inches tall. They have customization options on their website. You can get an entire electric standing desk for just the price of $150. And the 3-stage one can support a weight of up to 275 pounds. The one that is $150, that one's gonna support a weight of up to 176 pounds. So, you know, short of you actually like putting a body on your desk, which you could, you'll be okay. If you guys use my link in the description down below and use the discount code DAVTech, you're going to get a percentage off of your purchase to save you guys even more money. You're only halfway through your budget, and like, this is like almost primarily the main thing that you're going to need. So now we're going to look at, say, the stands for your MacBook and your iPad. Now, the first thing is going to be actually for the iPad. This is the UGreen flexible stand. Where is that? One second. Here we go. So it's right here. This thing is nice and sleek, slim, low profile. The reason I like this is because if say you want to take your iPad out also to like a coffee shop or something, you want something that's going to slip into like your bag. I mean, arguably, depending on the pockets that you're wearing, could fit into your pocket or your purse or something. Super sleek and lots of different changeable angles. I've personally used this a ton over the last year. And now the next thing is going to be the Bestand aluminum stand for the MacBook Pro. The reason I love this, the build quality is exceptional. It's nice and cool to the touch, but the biggest thing is that the height that it is while you place it on top of your desk is really nice because the Mac Pro screen extends upward, and so you can just fashion this on top of your desk, have your mouse and keyboard, and it works perfectly. The thing that I do love about this stand is that there's a little hole for your cables and wires if you need to use that for charging or for plugging in like an HDMI port or something like that. But also there's a little cubby space built into the frame itself, so you can actually take, for example, a keyboard. I like this little collapsible one, or your mouse. These are the two that I personally use, and you can slip them inside of there. Now, For the Bluetooth keyboard, again, the reason that I have this one is because it's collapsible, it's super thin, low profile. You can fit this anywhere. If you kind of wanted to have like your makeshift setup on the go, you can absolutely do that. This mouse I like a lot. I've been using this for a year now, personally. I like it because it has different sensitivity settings. It's fast, responsive, and does everything that I need it to do. This is gonna run you about $12, and this one's going to run you about $20. But honestly, and I made a big mistake, and I'm gonna save you guys from making the same one, this one charges with micro USB. I wish I'd gotten the one that has a USB-C charging port. It doesn't, so instead of linking this one, I'm going to link one for you guys that have really good ratings and charges via USB-C. So you don't make the same mistake that I did. Now you have your very affordable desk setup that costs you less than the price of a Magic Keyboard. If I'm not mistaken, we're a little bit under budget now. Editing me will let you know on the screen. And so now we can get into some additional peripheral things if you guys are looking to spice up your desk setup. So first we're actually going to look at the little fish tank back there. If you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the video, want to see more stuff like this and tech reviews, want to stay up to date with this kind of content, hitting the subscribe button is the best way to stay up to date with what I'm doing next. And honestly, a thumbs up does go a long way to helping me out here on the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like this stuff, and it does help. So I'm going to let you get back to your regularly scheduled video. I'm going to drink some water. That is actually a Bluetooth speaker by Devum. It has pixel art. There's an application that you can use so you can place different kinds of art. So for example, if you feel like having a little pet on your desk, you can do that. But also there's pixel art for, say, like Dragon Ball Z, The Flash, and a myriad of other things. I really like it. The speaker gets really loud, louder than you would think something that size would get. And the best part is that it charges via USB-C. That's going to run you about $60. I really like it a lot, especially because it's animated and you can actually create your own pixel art and place it on there. Also, little cylindrical pillar light that I have back there is actually an Acoucou light. That's actually pretty inexpensive. They sent that to me a long time ago. It's really nice. I leave it on my desk all the time. It has different light settings. You can have it to be more like a lamp with white light, or you can set it to have different variable colors while you're using it with touch settings. The way that it disperses light, I find really pleasing to the eye, and so that's why I keep it there. And next up is actually something new that I just got. It's the Govee Flow Plus. I've never heard of this company before. I was just kind of perusing on Amazon. I found these. I really like them because you can put them where you want to put them. So they have little stands so you can place them on the sides of your desk, kind of to use like the Acoucou lamp back there if you want to. But it also comes with 3M sticker pads that you can put on the back of your monitor or television, and it'll produce light through the backlight, kind of like you've seen in my desk setup to this point. But what I love the most about them is that there's actually an application for the lights, and there are 10 segments in total, 5 on each, that you can customize what color of light each segment produces, how bright each of those segments get, and then there's a variety of different light combos and combinations and settings for if you wanted to sort of like disperse light like more of an aurora, or if you want it to be more fast-paced and jumbly. There's also a setting for sound, so you can actually use the speakers on your phone as the microphone, or you can use the speakers that are built into the lights themselves. Like for example, when I'm playing God of War, the lights will bounce and dance to the sound that's coming out of the monitor. And so it actually makes it a bit more immersive, so when something sudden happens, the lights sort of jump suddenly. When the sounds are a bit more calm and cool, the lights sort of slowly cascade. It's really nice. I've loved them a lot. I'll have a link for those down below. Those are going to be $50 to $60 if I'm not mistaken, but they've been really cool, really nice, and they have a variety of different products. I think you'll like them. They're cool. What about the widescreen monitor in the back? So that is something that I've been loving a lot here. It's the 44-inch INNOCN gaming monitor. And I've been loving it, for the gaming thing. I've been playing a lot of God of War Ragnarok. On the other TVs in the house, I couldn't use the quality mode with the frame rate mode. This monitor is 144 Hz, so I can absolutely use all of those additional settings in God of War Ragnarok on the PS5, which has been fantastic. So that's for leisure me, but for workflow me, in terms of like when I'm sitting down and writing notes for my clients and uploading them to the system that we have, having all of that additional screen real estate has been amazing in terms of having multiple tabs open, splitting the screen and having multiple windows. All of that has been incredible, and also for editing videos on YouTube for you guys. I got it just recently, but it's already made an immense difference from what I've been doing, just editing on my iPad Pro on the 12.9-inch display. That works, and if that's what you're using, I've been using that for a whole year now, basically, at this point. But having the extra screen real estate is just incredibly hard to beat, especially now with the MacBook Pro, editing on there. I do also love that because of the way that the stand is set up, I can actually put my MacBook down on top of that little frame there, and there's a little hole for cable, so I can loop the cables through there to charge the MacBook and plug the HDMI port in. There's a lot of customization options for this monitor, of course, for like your brightness, gamma levels, there's HDR settings, there's also gaming mode settings for your RTSs and your MOBAs. So if you're looking for an ultra-wide monitor that also has gaming capabilities and also has color accuracy profiles for when you're editing and doing that kind of workflow stuff, this one is awesome. I have the link down below for you guys. Now, for those of you who you don't have a MacBook and say like your iPad is your dedicated laptop slash PC sort of solution, and you're looking for something to transfer files and data and documents and videos and things like that, I've personally been using this Anker multi-port, it's a 7-in-1 USB-C PD media hub. It's a media hub. I've been using this honestly for just about, I want to say, 1.5 to 2 years now. It's been amazing. This is not sponsored by them, but I've been using it, so maybe it can help out you guys too. It has two 5GB per second USB port, 5GB per second USB-C port. You have a power delivery USB-C slot, as well as a micro SD and a SD card slot, as well as an HDMI slot also. So if you're looking to plug this into like an additional monitor, I'll have this linked in the description down below for those of you who are looking for something like this. If you're looking for an external SSD for your workflow, the one that I've personally been using is the Samsung T7. No, Samsung doesn't recognize me, so this is definitely not sponsored by them, but it's one that I've personally been using. It's incredibly fast in terms of transferring files to, say, my MacBook, and also onloading files onto the SSD itself. It's small, lightweight, it's portable. Here you guys go, you're hooked up with your own personal desk setup for a very efficient price point, honestly. Black Friday is a great time of year to kind of like get all of these things in for an affordable price. And so if you guys are new to the channel, want to stay up to date with more things that I'm doing here on the channel, more tech reviews, again, my name is Dave. Hitting the subscribe button is the best way to stay up to date with me, and hitting the thumbs up helps me out a lot. So I wish you guys a fantastic remainder of your day, afternoon, or night, depending on the time that is you are watching this. And as always, peace, peace, love, and adios. Bye, guys. And happy holidays.